putting videos up on a regular basis. Today I took a shower, I put on a good shirt, I ironed it, pulled out the pretty camera, I put on good. Hey, what's up? It's Lenny Schmidt. Welcome to Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. This is a show where we talk to artists who have devoted their lives to an art that suddenly has been disappeared or taken away from them, and you get to catch up with them. First of all, do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. It helps me to keep putting videos up on a regular basis. Today I took a shower, I put on a good shirt, I ironed it, pulled out the pretty camera, I put on pants to come here and do a new intro. And I just want to let you know that here at the LSQC, I think that's what Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy, we talk to all kinds of artists, performers, entertainers, in the professionals in the entertainment business, singers, songwriters, dancers, tons of comedians, actors, screenwriters, authors, casting people, agents, managers, tech, sound technicians, lighting people, all kinds of professionals that work in entertainment specifically, and even more so live entertainment, who no longer have an opportunity to perform their art or their skill, the craft they spent over 30 years building. So if you get to watch the show and you get to catch up with them, and they show you how they've reinvented their careers a little bit, what they're doing now, what they changed to get around the COVID curveball, so to speak. And you guys get a chance to catch up with them and see where you can find out about their information, find out about their websites, maybe go to their Venmo, buy some merch. They get to keep in touch with their fan base. It's a win-win for everybody, if you think about it. I get to do the show. I'm here every Monday and Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific, streaming live on YouTube. And then afterwards, the show stays up on YouTube forever and becomes a podcast a day later. So there you go. And we are sponsored by no one. We have no sponsors, no commercials. You don't have to worry about any of that. We are supported solely by you guys, the fans, supporters, and the artists that watch the show on a regular basis. If you feel like you would like to support the show in any way, shape, or form, please go to any one of the options listed right there above. If I taped this correctly, it should be right up there. If not, if you just go to LennySchmidtComedy/if you can, there's a number of different options there that you can support the show financially. There's Venmo, Cash App, the website. You can go PayPal, credit card, anything you can do, any amount you can give at all to support the show so that I can support the artist will help everyone. And if you enjoy all the content I produce online, there's this show, there's the Reconnecting Comedy. There's a lot of content. I've put up over 200 hours of content on the internet over the last year. You can join the Patreon page as well. Go to Patreon, search Lenny Schmidt Comedy, and you get all kinds of ways to support me and my online endeavors. So that's all. So check out the show. My light just went out, so that means I got to go. Enjoy the show. Hey, what's up? Lenny Schmidt's Quarantine Comedy. Welcome to the show. What's going on, people? How we doing, man? My sound sounds weird for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's my interface. Hope you guys are well, man. Thanks for tuning in. This is the show. Well, let's explain to the intro. That intro is too long, by the way. I think I need to cut that intro down. We have a great guest today, Cee Jay Jones. However, we are having issues connecting, so I'm waiting to hear back from him. So there you go. So that's what's going on. How are you people doing, man? What's going on? It's good to be here. It's a Wednesday. If you are curious, some of you have asked me. I I am leaving tomorrow. Starting tomorrow night, I will be playing the Brad Garrett Comedy Club in the MGM Grand. Yay! Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some of you guys asked, and we're having trouble getting tickets. There was a problem with their online ordering. They took care of that problem. It's all fixed. So now you can go online and order tickets. Go right ahead. Do it. Do it. It's me and the very funny Quinn Dale. Quinn's a good friend of mine. I've worked with him a few times over the years, and he's a very funny cat. Should be a good show. Should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of rules we have to follow in Vegas. I think you guys have to be 400 yards away from us, somewhere around there, something like that. We're actually doing our show in the ballroom, and you guys will have to sit in the casino. That's how it works out. I don't know what it is. I think it's. I think you have to be. I think it's 15 or 20 feet away. That's the deal. That's how far away you got to be from me. Also, we can't do a little meet and greet after the show. It means we can't hang out and go, "Hey, how you doing?" That's our favorite part for comics, when people walk up and they go, "You were really funny," and we go, "Thank you." That's for comics. We used to call that. What do we call that? Damn it. Damn it. Kelly Moran, a comic from Orange County, used to call it something. We used to, because comics after the show would stand around, everybody would walk up, and if a comic would hang out and he wasn't on the show, you would tell him, you're like, "Get out of here, dude. This is my grease time." I think we called it grease time. I can't remember exactly what we called it. It was really funny. Oh my gosh, it was great. Let's check the news really quick. There's not a lot going on in the news. There was a couple things I noticed. No, okay. Oh, numbers are going down everywhere, man. COVID. It's all good news. Also, if you're a cruise person and you're interested, I heard from Norwegian today, so I know they're in the process of booking. Also, Norwegian, I believe, canceled their May cruises, so they're looking at June. As of now, Carnival has not canceled their May cruises as of yet, I believe. So that's what we got going on there. So, but I think things are looking good, man. You know, I think, well, it's funny, the news, like, the numbers are going down, but they still have to say something to scare you. You know, this is the news. Is great. They're like, the numbers are going down. The deaths are at a low since last fall. The number of new cases are shot down 30%, but there's a new variant out there. Please be afraid. Be afraid. Be afraid. We might open the schools. Numbers are going down. Things are looking good. Some of the some counties are going to move into the red zone. In California, we have a purple zone and a red zone. You can wear all that, but wear 2 masks. Please wear 2 masks. Always wear 2 masks. Be scared. Please be scared. Continue to be scared. Things are looking good. The vaccine's out there. It's rolling out. You know, everybody's taking the vaccine. We're learning new medicines and treatments all the time. Make sure you're tested. Take care of yourselves. Do all that stuff, and that's great. I think that's healthy. That's going to be healthy for all of you. But don't have large gatherings. Don't have large gatherings still. Also, after you get the vaccine, continue to wear 3 masks after the vaccine. When you get the vaccine, that's not a guarantee, by the way, even though you have to take it to fly and travel now, eventually. Pretty soon, everyone's going to have to take the vaccine. It's not guaranteed, but you better take it. And if you don't, you could die. But things are looking good. The numbers are looking up. Everything's really awesome. It's good. I'm so anti. I got a feeling that I was reading an article the other day how they said that 2 masks are better than 1. The CDC is starting to recommend people wear 2 masks. I swear to God that there are people sitting around in the CDC looking at each other every once in a while, and they say something like, I bet you I can make these fuckers wear 2 masks. What do you think? No way, man. Yeah, how much? $50. Okay. Suddenly the CDC says, we're all wearing masks. Next week, it's going to be hefty bags over our heads. So there you go. I do have a couple of friends who have the COVID, though, right now. They're home. They're okay. You know, they have little bitty colds. You know, of course, we know John DeCrosta has it. I think Rob Little has it. Rob Little was supposed to be on the show last week. He had to cancel. And he posted something on Facebook about being home and not happy. So, and sick. Still waiting to hear from CJ, man. Not a word or a peep since I sent him a message about his browser. What's going on? Nothing. And he's not, I don't see him anywhere. So who knows? Who knows what's going on with him? So I get on a plane tomorrow. Here's the deal. I get on a plane. Got my upgrade, so I'm flying first class, which is really cool. Oh, man. Now, that's great. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get CJ on the show. Here we go. Let's find out. Anyway, I get on a plane tomorrow, and I got my upgrade, and I got extra masks to wear. I'm all set, man. I'm ready to go. So I will be in Vegas sometime tomorrow afternoon. I've talked to a few people. I'm going to have lunch with a friend tomorrow. And then I don't know what the rules are. I don't think I'm going to do anything while I'm in Vegas. You know what I mean? Normally I like to go play Hold'em or something. I might look and see what that situation is like, but I really don't want to sit at a table and wear a mask all day playing cards. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining about it. I just won't go do it. It doesn't seem fun to me. I enjoy playing cards. So there we go. That's my rule. That's the only rule I have. What else is going on in the news? Not a whole lot going on in the news. South Dakota doesn't look well. Their numbers aren't great. Everybody else, numbers are going down. That's good. Someone's mad at Tom Brady again. Someone's always mad at Tom Brady. Let it go, man. It's Tom Brady. He's a badass. Also, there's going to be another prince or princess, I guess, right? Meghan and Harry are going to have another baby. Why? I continue to be amazed how the royal family is a big deal to anyone. You know, I mean, they don't do anything. It's just, you know, that whole, what's that called? The monarchy, right? Monarchy? I don't know how the monarchy is popular in any way, shape, or form, especially these days. Seems very confusing to me. Let's go to the board. It's time to talk to people because CJ's not here and it's looking like he's not going to be able to figure out the connection. Wear 2 masks and bring lots of sanitizer. That's from Brenda Runyon, my good friend. I'll pin that message. I do bring, I will wear 2 masks. I have a gaiter that I wear. And then I just bought the 95s, right? The N95s. I had them somewhere around here. I don't know where they went. But I wear them when I fly. So I'll be locked up good. Not gloves, though. I think gloves are stupid. Bunny Ranch never closes. Yeah, it does. Bunny Ranch, I think the Bunny Ranch is closed. Plus, how fun would the Bunny Ranch be right now, if you think about it? Are they wearing masks and stuff there? How is that being handled over in Vegas? I'm not really sure in Nevada. Hello, Vince. Good to see you. Brenda Running, of course, I've already mentioned you. I am excited about the trip. Break a leg. I will try to break a leg. Emotional support from Keith Runyon. No mutton. Yeah, no meet and greet. That sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really think I'm just going to do the show and go back to. You know what? I have a lot of material to edit for the show coming up on the 27th. I shot a whole video yesterday and another one the day before, so I'm bringing all that footage with me, and I'm going to edit that for the Reconnecting Comedy Show, which is next Saturday, the 27th. So make sure you guys can check in for that show. I'm excited. I got John McClellan's videos the other day. He submitted 2 videos again. So his will be in the show for sure. I'm going to do at least 2 videos myself. A video from Patreon members, the Mulligans, Vince and Tammy Mulligan, and Keith and Brenda Runyon will have a video in as well. And what else is going on? Bunny Ranch is closed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, everybody's all sad now. I will be okay with my 15 masks. Absolutely. Do he think he deserves it? It's a baseball question. Oh, look, we're bouncing into baseball news. 14 years, $340 million. 14 years, 300. How much is that per year? It doesn't matter because they don't really break it down per year. They just, you know what I mean? It's usually they give you like a couple million the first few years and then a balloon at the end, or you're lucky enough to get that contract. What's his name get it? The New York Mets the Bobby Bonilla contract. Are you familiar with that one? The one that Bonilla gets a check every July for like a couple $1 million for the next 20 years because that's the deal they made. Yeah, and he's been out of baseball for the last 7 or 8 years. Yeah, smart move. His agent's a genius. Yeah, I think that's really impressive. Okay, 340 million? 34 or 34? 340. 340, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Divided by 14 equals. It's $24 million a year, man. Wow, that's impressive. $25 million a year. Holy crap. Man, think about that. Can you imagine if you were a baseball player from back in the 60s and the 70s and you're watching the TV now and you're seeing the money these guys are making? Wouldn't you be frustrated? Be a little annoyed. It's the opposite of comedy. You know, comedy back in the 80s, when you were a club comic,
man, you get paid a pretty decent chunk of cash to headline a regular club, like a comic without a name, without a huge name or big TV presence, but a comic that was really good that could work a club could be getting as much as like $5,000 a week to do clubs. That's your average comic. I'm yawning. Sorry, I apologize. And then the comedy, that was during the comedy boom. You could get that much money. I knew guys who were making that much, $5,000 a week to headline a club. Back then, clubs were 6 nights a week, sometimes 7, but a lot of shows, tons of shows. And but the shows were all packed. There were a lot of people there, so there was a lot of people. And but normally you got to average guys got I think 2,500 somewhere around there, 2,500. And I was featuring at the time, and I was getting 1,200 to feature at certain clubs, A clubs. They called them A clubs. So I was getting 1,200 to feature, headliners getting 2,500, and the openers were getting somewhere around $500-600. And then eventually the end of the boom came, and the money disappeared almost immediately, and it was literally pretty close to cut in half, just overnight. So guys ended up making less than half what they were making the year before. I talked to a lot of guys who were making really good money, $2,500 a week on the road touring, doing really good. All of a sudden, they're making less money. So instead of flying everywhere, you're driving all over the place. You're struggling. Guys bought houses. Entertainment business. That radio and stand-up, not exactly the smartest moves. But anyway, so I'm a feature making like $1,200 a week at the gig, at any gig in the A club. And then when the crunch came and guys started making less money, and then I got bumped up to headline because, a lot of guys weren't real happy with the money. And suddenly I'm getting, but I only got the same $1,200 I was making as a feature. So I would make sometimes as much as $1,500 to close the room for a week. This is back then. So $1,500. But yeah, that's what happened. And the crunch. So it happened overnight. There was the boom, clubs everywhere, and then it disappeared. And then I lived on the road for a long time. You guys keep mentioning the Bunny Ranch. Newswire. Bunny Ranch open. Load the kids in the car. Bunny Ranch is open? It can't be correct. I can actually hear my daughters screaming in the other room. I don't know what is going on. Bunny Ranch. Okay, I'm searching Bunny Ranch right now. Here we go. Bunny Ranch, Nevada. Going to the website. We're going to find out right now, man. Blue Cup cheers, everyone. Look, and it's the official Blue Cup. See? There you guys go. Very cool. With the quarantine coming to a close, do I see a rise of comedy clubs? Absolutely. It's already starting to happen, Vince, in other parts of the country. We're going to still have to do social distancing. God, I can't say that word. Social distancing. We're going to have to stay away from each other. That's going to happen for a while. I don't know when they're going to cut back. I don't know when you're going to see another full room again. But I think clubs are opening back. Chicago's opening back up. All kinds of clubs everywhere are opening up and doing live shows. Live shows everywhere are opening up. But I think Broadway is still closed till next spring, I want to say. I think that's correct. Man, that sucks for Broadway. That's really the worst. You guys are not boring, Tammy. I apologize. I'm tired. Yeah, the Bobby Bonilla deal is the best. Oh, let's get back to the Bunny Ranch. Important announcement. Brothel reassesses governor's shutdown request. I don't even know what that means. It doesn't say they're open. Are they open? I don't know. You can see do a lot of stuff online. I can't believe I'm searching the Bunny Ranch when I'm on here. Bunny Ranch. They do Bunny Ranch live on TV, but I don't. They're live on the webcam. Today's lineup. Message board, store, contact. Yeah, I don't think they're open, Vince. I think you lied to me. See Miss COVID-19? Miss COVID-19? That sounds really great. Oh. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, thank you again, Rachel. Nice. So, yeah, I'll be in Vegas starting tomorrow, man, and that's it. And then I fly. After that, I'm home for a week, and I go up to Utah on March 12th, and I'm shooting my Dry Bar Comedy Special on Friday, March 12th. I'll be working with Jeff Shaw, and I are doing the same show. That's how they tape 3 guys at the same time. So I'll be there taping all day March 12th. So I just booked. I booked all that flight stuff. Boy, it's a lot easier to book a plane. Boy, picking a seat is easy now too. There's nobody on the planes. Here's what I do too when I fly. I've always done this anyway. I fly. I always take the same seat, either row 7C or 7D. Sometimes it's row 8. It's the very first seat. It's right after first class. It's like the little bulkhead, kind of. So you go past first class is the first seats that are in coach. I always book that aisle seat. I've done it for years. That's my favorite seat. If I get that seat sometimes, I won't even take the upgrade if they give it to me, just because I'll save the points for something else. I'm totally comfortable in that seat. But now I get that seat, and here's my plan. Here's what I do. I board early. You know, I got the gold or platinum or diamond or whatever the hell it is, so I can get on the plane whenever I want. However, I don't. I wait till everyone's on the plane, and then when they do the last row, and I get on, because then otherwise you're sitting in that front row, and you know, everyone's walking by you on the plane, and I don't want that. I don't want people walking by me on the plane. You know, right now we don't know where we're at with this disease and stuff, so I'm just laying low. So now I just get on late. I just walk past first. So now the people in first class have to deal with me, and my disease. So I don't know what to tell you. I think that's good. Come close. Are opening up. Jimmy Schubert at Slide Splitters, I guess. I don't know where Jimmy's at now. He was just on the East Coast, so he might be coming down that way. It's very possible. You have to check their rouster. Their big rouster. Well, I haven't heard from... Oh, here he is. Not working. Sorry, dude. I have go Chrome. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Well, apparently CJ's laptop went down, so we're not going to be able to have CJ on the show tonight. This is unfortunate. Wow, there's 22 people watching, and I'm babbling. I have no guest. That could be good or bad. Do the volunteers to help little old ladies off the plane in case of a water landing? What? Oh, do I volunteer? Do I volunteer to help little ladies off the plane in case of a water landing? But yes, of course. I always volunteer to help during a water landing, because I think if you do, because that's what you should do. That should be the right thing. That's what you should do. Everybody liked the video, even though it's just me babbling and there's no CJ today. I don't know what to tell you. Let's take a look and see who's on the show next week. Bam, bam, bam. I just booked a whole bunch of people all through March, man. We got a whole bunch of people coming back to the show. Next week is a fun week. Oh, this is a cool week. This is like a throwback week. Monday next week, Mike Lucas will be on the show, all the way from, I want to say he's in the Houston area. He's originally from Cleveland. He might be back in Cleveland, but I think he's in Houston now. Very funny comic, very tall, bald guy. I've worked with him a number of times. We used to do that gig back in Chicago I talked about with... who did I have? Oh, Rob Paravonian. We did a show called I can't remember. I always forget the name of that show. It's the Monday night show that we jammed at the Q Club in Chicago. And it was like the Riff. It was called the Riff. That was it. And we did improv comedy. Mike also is a DJ. Him and his wife were DJs here in L.A., and they used to do their show in KLSX late at night, midnight, Gretchen. It was a lot of fun. Also, on Wednesday, Darren Bodecker will be here. Darren is, I don't know where Darren's at. I think he's in the Chicago area, but he used to be in a group called Ectomorph in Chicago. Both Mike and Darren are from that time when we all hung out in Chicago. This is in, I want to say the mid-90s, right before I came back to L.A. in 99. So it was a good time. It was awesome. What? I asked him to let me know when he's at Side Splitters again. Wish I could go to your show. I wish you could go to my show, too. I'll find out when he's in Side Splitters again. I'll find out for you guys. Jimmy's out there on the road, man. He doesn't mess around. He finds a way to get on the road immediately. So that's his deal. What the? I'm getting all kinds of weird notifications. So, well, this has been fun, guys. Talking. Let's see if there's anything else in the news we can talk about. I don't have a whole lot more that I want to talk about. I don't. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. I'm excited about doing some shows. I'm excited about performing live again. I'm even excited about getting on a plane and going somewhere. But this trip to Vegas will be much different than any other trip because I don't think I'm doing nothing. Rush Limbaugh passed away. R.I.P. Rush Limbaugh. Whether you liked him or hated him or not, he reinvented radio, man. He did a lot of really cool stuff on radio. I know everybody hates his politics. It's like it's not cool anymore if you don't like somebody's politics to even compliment their work. What I mean, you can't go, well, I don't agree with anything he says, but he's really good at his job. People are like, what's wrong with you? No, nothing. I'm acknowledging the fact that the guy's very talented. Shut up. Okay. Is there any comedian that you haven't worked with? Yes. There's plenty of comedians I haven't worked with. Yeah. Oh, I get it now. Sorry, Brenda. That was from Brenda. That was Brenda running it again. Yeah. I wish you'd go to my show tomorrow, too. I'm excited. We're in the showroom, too. We're upstairs in the big showroom. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm excited. John Campanero was there a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, actually, and he explained to me how they did it. It's weird. It's different. I'm looking forward to when we're closer and there's a bigger crowd. I really think we're closer to the cruise ship thing than I originally thought we were. And by that, I mean, I don't think May, because I know Carnival's scheduled for May, but I think June. I'm thinking June, and I think they find a way to go to Alaska, too. I think they're talking about, some cruise lines are talking about doing a really long cruise where you go to Ensenada first, or you go to Ensenada at some point, and then you go up to Alaska. They could do that. It's doable. For some ships, it's a longer cruise. How funny would that be, though, to go to Mexico and Alaska on a cruise, right? You would cover a lot of bases there. It's pretty much everything. You can get tacos and some salmon or a lobster roll. Oh boy, that would be good. Rush was a baseball guy. Detroit Tigers. He also did pop. He also did pop radio. And reinvented himself politically when he went to New York, KABC. That's when he originally started doing that right-wing conservative radio when the George Bush was in office. And after that, Clinton came in office, and they thought, "Oh, you're not gonna survive. You're not gonna make it. That radio show's over. Nobody cares." And then he exploded, because then I think the opposite. I would note all these news media groups seem to grow when the opposite is in the office, because then the people that want to bitch about it have somewhere to go to and listen. You know what I mean? Like when Obama was in office. Look what happened to Fox TV, Fox News. They got even bigger. They fueled. And then look at the last few years, Trump, and look at CNN and MSNBC. Their ratings were out through the roof. Liberal conservative radio became bigger and huger. And CNN is liberal and conservative. So or not conservative. I'm sorry, liberal. That's kind of their deal. Alaska Mesco, 95 days at sea. I think someone said they can do it in 10. What happened to my voice? What was that about? I think someone said they can do it in 10. But see, now, I don't know, because you would have to leave. You'd have to leave from L.A., because if you left from Seattle and you went up to Alaska, those are generally 7-day cruises. Yeah, you couldn't do that in 10. There's no way. That would at least be 14 or 12. You could do 3 heavy sea days, but moving pretty quick from the top of the country to the bottom. I think they can do that in 12. I'm guessing. I don't know. Generally when I'm on a ship, I'm not a captain. I'm a comedian. So, bam. Think of all the different clothes you'd have to pack from Mexico and Alaska. That'd be a lot. It would be a lot of luggage. Yeah, I didn't even think about the weather aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like in the summer, it would be really hot in Mexico and not so much in Canada. That's hilarious. Puberty for no reason, really? Okay. Military takes their time. Are you guys talking to me still, or are you talking to other people? I don't know what's going on. Wow, we're losing viewers like crazy. It's because CJ couldn't be here. He apologizes, by the way. He did send me a message, and his computer, he thought he had it all set up and he was ready to go, and it did not work, man. Something happened to his computer, and it went down. So there will be no Cee Jay Jones tonight. I apologize. I never played a captain on anything. Down with the Jones Act. I'm with you. Or they call it something else on the cruise line, the passenger vessel, blah, 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 blah. But it's the same law. It's the exact same law. It's the whole, you have to foreign port before you go back. So that's it. That's it. Folks, I think we're going to wrap this up, man, because my guest couldn't make it. I think we covered pretty much everything. I was going to play the Florida Man game with CJ, but he's not here. So we're not going to play the Florida Man game with CJ. Yeah, we're not. We're going to leave it at that. That's perfect. You know what I need? I need to have a better backup plan for when people can't make it on the show. Because it turns into me just kind of babbling. I guess this isn't bad. 30 minutes, right, of me babbling? But I don't know how much sense I made to you guys. You think people are drunk? Ship closes FedEx. Look at this. Come on, Skipper. You guys are just yelling quotes at me now that I don't even understand. 95 days to Alaska, Mexico. Oh, because the military take their time. Thank you, Vince. See, everybody has to explain things to me slowly now because I'm slowly pulling it together, man. Slowly. All right, man. All right, well, I'm going to skate. You guys have been a lot of fun. Grace, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, I will. Thank you, Lori. We'll have safe travels. I'll do the best I can, and I will take off, and I will be back next week on Monday, like I said, with Mike Lucas, my good friend. The rest of you guys, do me a favor, as always. First of all, have a great weekend. Really, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And as always, do me a favor, dream of Pinky.
Lenny Schmidt Quarantine Comedy was created, produced, and is hosted by Lenny Schmidt. We live stream on YouTube at 6 p.m. Pacific every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Special episodes occasionally stream or are uploaded on Tuesday and Thursday. Every episode is also launched as a podcast and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. If you enjoyed the show, please like the video. If you really like it, share the video. If you really, really like it, please subscribe to the Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. You'll get updates on this and numerous other online comedy content that my dad produces. Check the info section below for detailed information on all of our guests. If you are a fan, you can follow and support them as well. Go to their page, like their content, buy their albums, purchase their shirt, any merch they may be selling. Anything you do will support performers will literally help save the arts. In fact, if you want to support this show financially, just go to LennySchmidt.com/ifyoucan or Venmo at LennySchmidtComedy. If you donate as little as $1 or as much as $10,000, it will help pay for the stuff my dad keeps breaking. If you can't pay for the comedy content, that's okay. COVID sucks for all of us. Enjoy the free show. If you want to find a way to support what we do, just subscribe to Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. That really helps a lot. Thank you for listening to my dad's show, and as always, dream of Pinky.